Spirit, what are your messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, and North Node in regards to who's connecting to them sexually or romantically and what their intentions are towards the Capricorn collective? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, and North Node related to who's connecting to them sexually or romantically and what their intentions are towards the Capricorn collective. So whoever's connecting to them in those ways, or even if it's related to who they're interested in themselves, what are their intentions towards Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, and North Node. Before I get deeper into the reading, just a reminder, it's a general collective reading, so only take what resonates. Anything that doesn't apply to you isn't meant for you to receive as your message. It's for someone else. So keep it in mind as you're watching. Capricorn, Sun, and Rising, Venus placements. It's the messages you have in regards to whoever's connecting to them and their intentions towards the collective. I switched to this deck because that other deck, it's so beautiful, but it's hard to get cards out, and I kind of wish it wasn't like that, but unfortunately it is. I got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy could be significant. Page of Cups reversed, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces could be who you're dealing with. Four of Pentacles reversed, the Star reversed, Aquarius energy, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Justice reverse, Libra energy, Page of Wands reversed, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Ten of Swords reversed. I mean, they do see that, or they feel anyway, that you are divine counterparts, is normally what they call it in tarot, but to put it in a more technical sense, they basically view themselves and you as I wouldn't say perfect partners, but some form of a union, because it's the Queen to the King of Wands showing up here. This person wants to portray themselves as someone who is confident, and they're wanting to portray themselves as someone who's just as confident as you and as strong as you are. So I think that's why the Page of Cups is in reverse. Normally the Page of Cups in the upright is someone who they can be a little naive, or they can be a little sensitive. I don't think they want to show you their sensitivities. That's what I'm getting off of that. This person may be a little purposefully, they're not going to show their sensitivities to you right away, because they want to come off as someone who, and maybe they are, maybe they really are someone who is strong, confident, but when it comes to you, they have some sensitivities or even just emotional tenderness that they're not, they want to eventually let go, and they want to eventually be able to do that, but because we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, but there's something that I feel they've been through before. They're still healing from some sort of trauma. And I think that with you, they want to get past that. But yeah, we have the star reverse. So their intentions look like, based on the fact that they've been through something that's really been harmful to them spiritually and mentally too, I think that they do want to get past that phase so that they can be successful in a relationship with you, because the Ten of Pentacles to the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, right now with the Justice reversed, I think they know that essentially, intentions-wise, they feel like they're doing something that isn't necessarily in accordance with truthfulness, or they may feel like they're not doing things the right way necessarily, and I don't think they intend to, because they do want to come off as someone that they're not. They may be someone who's very sensitive. Clearly they could be someone who is sensitive. They could even be a little bit afraid to take risks here, and they want to match your energy, and I think they're taking it completely out of context as to how they can do that. Page of Wands reversed just suggests to me they don't intend on making the first move. Honestly, they feel like they're not going to be the one to make the first move. They're not going to be the one to put themselves out there. They're trying to attract you. They're trying to draw you in. They're trying to be magnetic to you, the same way that you are to them. Their intentions are to basically be the feminine or masculine embodiment of your energy. So if you're a man, they're trying to embody the feminine qualities of your traits. And if you're a woman, they're trying to embody the masculine traits that you possess. So yeah, there's a lot of passion here, and I think they intend to embrace that. But in terms of emotional vulnerability, it's like they're repressing, or they're keeping it to themselves for sure, like way too much. And I think that they know that it's not right. Technically that's not necessarily the right thing, because a long-term stable and secure partnership requires being honest about how you feel, and they're not ready to do that. I think eventually, after they've found themselves feeling secure, or I feel a better way to say it is once they feel safe, but it's like, I don't think the steps that they're taking is going to lead to the stability that they're looking for. I think that they're taking it, again, like I said, completely out of context as to how to approach this. Ten of Swords reversed also suggests to me if things ended between you, they don't want it to be over. And they're going about this the wrong way. They know they're going about this the wrong way, and they intend to keep going about it in that way because they want to look and appear confident, strong, someone that you cannot, someone who you can't get under their skin. I think that this person is afraid you'll emotionally manipulate them, even if you're not that kind of person, even if they don't even see you as that kind of person. This person's been through trauma. This person has lost hope. This person has lost faith. I feel this person has also definitely been wronged. So honestly, if you wrong them, they're gonna do the same. So be mindful of that. I wouldn't say be careful, because if you are doing something that's wrong, I don't think you deserve fair warning. This person may just do the same thing to you. They're mirroring you is what their intentions are. So yeah, that's another thing that I'm getting. As much as their intentions are to be in a partnership and a relationship and to heal and to get past some obvious challenges, they're definitely going to play it by ear. I don't think this person wants to take the risks that it may require to take. So they're definitely giving off the impression that there's some tough shit, and maybe they are. I'm not saying they're not, but they're just, you know, they do have vulnerabilities and sensitivities, and they're not willing to show you that or express that. Not until they definitely feel like you're offering them something secure, something that's solid. With the Four of Pentacles reversed, they intend to let go. They intend to stop holding back. But due to the fact that they do have a lack of faith, because I feel like this person's strictly running on faith, and even their faith is not that great. You know, normally for them, especially for a person in this position, they definitely need something that's proven that they can trust you. And since they're running strictly off of faith, they don't even have faith here. Something has definitely been destructive in their faith and relationships, and probably even humanity in general. So if this isn't someone that you've already been with or ended things with, the Ten of Swords reversed is also suggesting they want to avoid being betrayed again by a different person, aka you, because they've been betrayed before. Yeah. So their intentions look a little bit like, basically, they're not trying to come off as a weak person to you. They wanna appear in the same light as you're presenting yourself to be to them. So, yeah. Again, Ten of Pentacles is here. I'm gonna clarify the Justice card just really quick, because I don't really understand that. Why is the Justice in the reverse? Two of Cups reversed. Okay, so Two of Pentacles. This is pretty specific. If they feel like you're dealing with somebody else, they know it's wrong, but they intend to get you to stop going after another person. If it's a new person that they feel that you're into or attracted to, their intentions are to show you that they're basically a counterpart to you. Queen of the King of Wands. Page of Wands reversed is showing up. So I feel like they think that you're liable, or you have a tendency, or you may actually want to explore someone new or something new, and they know that it's wrong, but they want to put that shit to a stop. So yeah, this person may feel like you're weighing your options here, and that's why with the Justice reverse, they may do the same to you. If and only if that isn't a sincere connection between you. I feel like if there is a sincere connection between you, then this isn't something that would happen. But given that they've been through that, they've been traumatized before, maybe they've dealt with a person in their past who did this to them, or if you did this to them before, brace your fucking self. No offense if maybe the roles are reversed too. Maybe the roles are reversed, but whoever this applies to in that regard, brace yourself, because they will do you how you do them. So if you want to be treated right, I wouldn't say you better, act good, because that's almost like obedience. I feel like if you're not willing to be loyal to someone, then don't. Show people who you are. Show people who you really are, okay? So I don't think that's your message. Sorry, I'm just going on a tangent. So yeah, I'm kind of speaking in terms of the cross watcher too. The cross watcher, I normally don't do readings for cross watchers. It's only for whoever the reading is about. But yeah, this person definitely has been through something. Why is the Page of Wands reversed? Yes, I'm using the deck that is so complicated because In the previous reading, some of you most likely didn't watch it, but I was using this deck, and it's difficult to get a card out. Page of Wands reversed. They definitely don't want you dealing with the third person. It's like if you go off and start talking to someone else, basically. They think that it's wrong. They think that it's a little bit not justified, but that's their intentions. They don't really care. Page of Wands reverse. Page of Wands reverse. But another thing I'm getting is that if you make this person feel like it's wrong to choose you, then they're not gonna take the fucking risk. I'm just being honest. I don't do tarot readings to sugarcoat it and make people feel good. I'm sorry. I want people to feel good, yes, but I also want people to know what the hell's going on. That's the whole fucking point of tarot. That's why I started doing it, because people do not, more often than not, they're not gonna tell you every single fucking thing, and I don't go for that shit. So hopefully you appreciate that. If not, I don't care. Someone else will, I'm pretty sure. If you want to listen to somebody who just says shit out of their ass, there's a lot of tarot readers to do that. I don't do it though. So, yeah, this person, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. It's coming out in the reverse with the Page of Wands reverse. So I'm telling you, if this person feels like you're going to wrong them, they are not going to take the risk. They're not going to take the shot. They're not going to shoot their shot. They're going to sit pretty here. Queen of Wands. And you can go for it if you want. That's their attitude. I mean, yeah, I feel like this person definitely has an attitude, because normally I don't talk like this in readings. I'm bipolar, so I guess I never really know what to expect myself. But yeah, this person to me has a bit of a fierce energy, and I think that I'm picking up on that quite heavily. So just guess take that however you will. Have a good rest of your day. If you're watching this at night, have a good rest of your night.